Hey there, drone fans. Rick here again from Drone Valley. Well, today's the day. I'm out in the field for my very first flight with the brand new DJI Air 2S. Now, I've wanted to fly this drone for like the last week or so, ever since I did the unboxing video, but we've had monsoons in New Jersey where it's been raining like crazy, and today's really the first day that's clear enough to get it out of the box and up in the air. And I feel a little bit like a kid that got a bicycle for Christmas, and then it snowed for 2 weeks, and I couldn't actually ride my bicycle. So I am super excited to get this drone up in the air. All right, the setup. I've got the drone over there with a fully charged battery in it, and I've got like 9 more fully charged batteries with me, so I'm gonna be flying that guy like crazy. I've downloaded the latest firmware, which came out the day after the drone was released, and it makes this controller compatible with the Air 2S, the Mini 2, and the Mavic Air 2, so you can use it across all 3 drones. It also makes the drone compatible with the DJI Smart Controller, and I posted a clip a few days ago showing you how you can link your Smart Controller with the Air 2S. And I know there's a bit of controversy out there about lagging in the video and connection issues at distance, and I've done a ton of testing around that, and I figured a few things out, and I'll make some suggestions in a future clip on things you can try to sort of minimize that impact. But today it's all about the Air 2S. All right, so on top of the controller, I've got a brand new tablet. This is a triple tech tablet. I've been using it for a couple of weeks, and I love this thing. I love it because it's incredibly bright, it's incredibly durable, and it just works really well with the drones. I normally fly with the iPad Mini 4 or 5, and I still fly with those, but on days where there's bright sunlight and I really need to see the screen, this is the one I go with. And I've got a clip coming up where I'll explain how this works and show you this compared to other tablets in the field. All right, we're all ready to go. I'm going to put the drone up in the air, and again, I know I've flown a ton of drones in my day, but something about flying a new drone for the first time is just amazing. I've got all the stock settings on it. I haven't changed anything. I'll have future clips talking about some of the settings you can change to make the flight experience a little smoother. All right, so I've cleared the area. There's nothing going on here. There's no planes in the area. I'm good to go. I'm going to pull the 2 joysticks down to the center, spin up the props. It's ready to go. Here we go. All right. Now, when I fly a drone for the first time, I want to make sure that I've got good control. I also want to get a feel for how the drone responds to the controller. So I like to spin it around both directions, right? Send it up a little bit, bring it down a little bit, send it forward, bring it back. Make sure I've got good, man, this thing is really responsive. It seems faster too to me right off the bat. And I'll do some comparisons with the original Mavic Air 2. Yeah, this thing is great. Wow, that's fantastic. All right, let me turn the recording on, and we'll send it downfield for a little bit of flying. Here we go. Wow, is that fast? That's incredibly, wow, the video is fantastic. The thing is incredibly responsive. All right, let me get it up a little higher because I'm about 30 feet. Let's get it up to about 100 feet. Oh man, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Yeah, and I can see the stick movements are a little bit too severe, so I've got to smooth those down a little bit, but boy, I love the picture on this. It's at 4K, I'm recording 4K at 60 frames a second, and I've got it on auto exposure, and I've cranked the brightness up just a tiny bit on the controller, on the display, I'm sorry. Man, is that beautiful. Oh man, this is so perfect. These drones are unbelievable. All right, so I'm up at about 100 feet away from me there, and it's just a gorgeous picture. It's hard for me to explain how exciting this is when you're flying the drone. Because if you're having a bad day, I'm telling you, there's nothing better than coming out here in nature, nobody around to ask you questions or bother you. You can put the drone up, just fly to your heart's content. I can feel my blood pressure going down just flying this drone. So, all right, enough talking. Let me get it back home, see if I can land it close to where I took off. Gosh, this is beautiful. Every time I fly a drone, man, I'm telling you, I am thrilled. You turn into a 9-year-old. I do anyway. I'm sure you do as well. All right, it's coming back. Let's see how close I can get it to the mat. And by the way, do try this at home, kids. They always say don't try it at home. This is something you want to try at home. You moms and daughters and sons and dads, get out there and fly your drones. Come on, it's a beautiful time. All right, we're going to go for precision landing here. Let's see how good a pilot Rick is. Boy, I'm right over that H. Coming down. I cheated a little at the end, but boom, it's right on the mat. All right, so it's a fantastic drone. Now what I'm going to do next is fly it responsibly and capture some amazing footage. Now today's a little overcast, so I'll shoot some today. If it brightens up, I'll spend a lot more time out flying, but mostly I'm going to be flying over the next couple of days, and I'll put a little montage together to show you some of the footage that I've captured with the brand new Air 2S. But I'm telling you, at this point in our history, I'm standing here today at the end of April, just about turning May. This is hands down the best drone on the market for the money, as far as I can tell at this point. Now, I'm going to spend a lot more time around this drone, comparing it to other drones, but if you're in that sort of middle class where you're not an entry-level drone or you're not an enterprise drone, this is the one that's sort of in the middle. It's right in that Goldilocks zone where it gives you a price that's sort of palatable, but it's not real expensive, but it gives you a lot of features that you only find typically in enterprise drones at a price that most people can afford. So anyway, that's my little public service announcement around that, but stay tuned and I've got a lot more clips coming on this. So that's it for today, and until next time, happy flying.